Hi everyone, welcome to Irene's 2-minute psych class. Yay! So today we are focusing on operant conditioning. What is operant conditioning? Operant conditioning is a system of rewards and punishments where behaviors can be reinforced or eliminated through the association between the action and consequences. So the individual actually learns the association and learns to whether behave that way or to not behave that way. So we will be focusing on different types of reinforcements and punishments. So there are actually 4 types of operant conditioning. First type is positive reinforcement, which is giving positive stimulus, negative reinforcement, taking away bad stimulus, positive punishment, giving negative stimulus, and negative punishment, taking away positive stimulus. Confused? That's okay. Let's move on to the first one, positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is defined by the introduction of a desirable or pleasant stimulus after a behavior. So for example, a mom gives her son praise for doing homework. The action of doing homework is reinforced by giving positive stimulus. Here's another one. The worker receives extra money for being efficient in his work. The action of being more efficient will most likely be reinforced through this positive stimulus. So next one is negative reinforcement. What is negative reinforcement? It is actually defined by aversive bad stimulus removed after a good behavior is exhibited. For example, Bob does dishes to avoid his mom's nagging. In this case, Bob's action of doing dishes is reinforced through trying to avoid his mom's nagging, which is a bad stimulus for him. Another example is when Nick presses a button to turn off the alarm. In this case, the alarm is the bad stimulus because it's really loud and annoying. And Nick's action of pressing the button is reinforced when the bad stimulus or the alarm sound is removed. So the next one is positive punishment. Positive punishment is when you're presented an aversive or bad stimulus in order to decrease undesirable behaviors. So an example is when you touch a stove, it hurts a lot, so you don't touch the stove anymore. In this case, the pain is the bad stimulus that you don't want to happen to you, and it is to decrease the undesirable behavior of you touching the stove ever again. Another example is when a parent scolds the child for breaking dishes. So in this case, the aversive or bad stimulus is the parent scolding to reduce the undesirable behavior of the child not being careful and breaking the dishes. The next type of operant conditioning is negative punishment. Negative punishment is defined by reinforcing good stimulus is removed after an undesirable behavior occurs. For example, a child is removed from his or her favorite activity after he or she gets into a fight. In this case, the good stimulus or his favorite activity is removed after the undesired behavior of fighting occurs. Another example is when a child's toy is taken away from him after he did not do his homework. In this case, the good stimulus is the toy, and it is removed after his undesirable behavior of not doing homework occurs. So now that all 4 different types of operant conditioning are covered, you might be wondering, which one is the most effective then? Through years of research, positive reinforcement was actually found to be the most effective out of all. In addition to positive reinforcement, continuous training shows the best results. Lastly, here are some tips on how to remember these different types of conditioning. So positive means giving something, negative means taking away something, and reinforcement is to encourage the behavior, while punishment is to decrease the behavior. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thank you. Wink wink.